crucial that we were able to remove him off the streets of America.
Thanks for joining us at 5. We begin with a major break in the brazen murder of United Healthcare's CEO. Hours ago, police in Altoona, Pennsylvania arrested the man they believed targeted, shot, and killed Minnesotan Brian Thompson last week in New York City.
Authorities managed to close in on him after a tip from a fast food worker. Our Lou Raguse has been covering this developing story. Joins us now with the very latest details. Lou?
Yeah, Rena and Julie, NYPD officials refer to 26-year-old Luigi Mangione as a person of interest, but they made it clear they believe he is the one that shot and killed Brian Thompson, and they believe right now that he acted alone.
The man NYPD officials believe is behind the brazen shooting of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson is now completely unmasked.
Members of the Altoona Police Department arrested Luigi Mangione, a 26-year-old male.
Luigi Mangione, an Ivy League grad from Maryland who most recently lived in Hawaii and who praised the anti-government, anti-establishment writings of the Unabomber Ted Kaczynski, was captured while eating in a McDonald's.
The suspect was in a McDonald's and was recognized by an employee who then called local police.
NYPD officials say Mangione had with him several fake IDs and a passport, a mask consistent with the one worn by the shooter, and a gun and suppressor consistent with that which killed Thompson.
The gun appears to be a ghost gun, may have been made on a 3D printer. The capability of firing a 9mm round, obviously that will come out during our ballistics testing.
In addition, Chief of Detectives Joe Kenny says Mangione had a 3-page handwritten document, a manifesto, that gives them insight to the alleged shooter's motivation and mindset.
He seems that he has some ill will toward corporate America, but that will all come out as part of our investigation.
During their investigation, NYPD detectives sorted through thousands of hours of surveillance video, ran DNA tests, and followed up on hundreds of tips. They eventually found what they believe is the shooter's backpack in Central Park, filled with Monopoly money. But they admit they didn't have Luigi Mangione's name until his arrest, which came after a tip from a suspicious worker at an Altoona, Pennsylvania McDonald's.
The images that we shared with the public were spread far and wide, and the tips we received led to the recovery of crucial evidence. We should never underestimate the power of the public to be our eyes and our ears in these investigations.
So far, no charges have been filed, and he's actually being held in custody in Pennsylvania on weapons charges for the ghost gun that police allegedly found him with. He's expected to appear in court in Altoona for that within the hour. If he's charged for the murder of Brian Thompson, then he would need to be extradited to New York to face that case, Julie.
All right, stunning revelations today. Thank you, Lou. We're also getting new details tonight on who Mangione was and his background.
KARE 11 Investigates Lauren Lemanchik has been digging into that for us today. Lauren, what can you tell us?
Well, Rena, Luigi Mangione was not on anyone's radar. He's an Ivy League grad who works in data engineering and AI. Social media posts show a smiling Mangione. According to his LinkedIn profile, he graduated from Ivy League Pennsylvania University in 2020 with a degree in computer science. He was valedictorian at his Baltimore, Maryland prep school. Mangione comes from a large, very prominent family in the Baltimore area with businesses related to real estate development and golf courses. But one clue exists online about some anti-establishment leanings. Earlier this year, he reviewed a book by the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski, calling him an, quote, extreme political revolutionary, and quoting another writer who said, when all other forms of communication fail, violence is necessary to survive. Now, this afternoon, a video appeared on a YouTube page with Mangione's name. Now, we cannot confirm that it is authentic, but it features a countdown and says, if you see this, I'm already under arrest. Julie?
Thank you, Lauren. Tonight, United Health Group issued this statement saying, quote, our hope is that today's apprehension brings some relief to Brian's family, friends, colleagues, and the many others affected by this unspeakable tragedy. We ask that everyone respect the family's privacy as they mourn.